Okay, ich glaube, da sind wir wieder und ich werde jetzt heute ein paar neue Sachen ausprobieren, da technischer Natur und werde einfach mal gucken, wie das alles funktioniert, also ob das gut funktioniert. Das heißt, heute ist ein bisschen Experimentieren angesagt. Ich möchte das eigentlich bei dem Spiel natürlich nicht unbedingt machen, aber es sind Experimente, die gerade bei diesem Game von Nutzen sein könnten. Und zwar, das wird man jetzt wahrscheinlich sogar direkt hören, wenn ich einfach mal ins Ingame reingehe, habe ich jetzt einen Audiofilter eingebaut, weil ich schon lange haben wollte, wodurch ich wahrscheinlich in Zukunft nicht mehr, so wie ich das bisher immer manuell im Vorfeld gemacht habe, den Sound ständig einstellen muss. Weil vorher musste ich immer so stundenlang testen und gucken, ob das auch funktioniert. Also wenn das Spiel, wie laut das Ingame ist und wie laut meine Stimme ist und sowas, weil ich möchte eigentlich immer sehr ruhig reden. Ich möchte nicht so laut über das Spiel schreien müssen und ich möchte, dass ihr genauso immersiv in dem Game drin seid wie ich. Und ich finde es dann immer ein bisschen schade, wenn meine Stimme sehr viel lauter ist, weil ihr dann selber natürlich euren Ton so runterregelt, dass das Game dann leise ist oder andersrum. Oder ich gehe unter, während was Krasses passiert oder so, solche Sachen. Und jetzt versuche ich das, wir probieren es einfach mal aus. Ich habe gerade ein paar Tests durchgeführt und wir probieren einfach mal aus, ob das besser ist. Also ich probiere das aus, ob ich es besser finde, sagen wir es so. Und genau, im besten Fall ist das jetzt eine große Verbesserung dazu, wie die Streams bisher waren. Ich habe auch so ein bisschen die Stimme gecleant und solche Sachen. Es war ein bisschen Rauschen raus und solche Sachen halt, aber alles so minimal, also nicht too much und sowas. Genau. Und da bin ich jetzt auch gespannt, ob mein PC das gut hinbekommt. Ich nehme jetzt auch noch parallel den Stream auch noch als Video auf. Das heißt, damit dann halt, also während einem Livestream ist natürlich normal, ne, dass dann halt, wenn schnelle Sachen passieren im Bild oder viel Action ist, dass dann manchmal so ein bisschen matschig wird, das Bild und so. Und das ist auch eigentlich nicht zu schlimm, weil die Quali, die ich bisher aufnehmen konnte, war eigentlich immer gut genug. Aber ich probiere jetzt einfach mal aus, ob ich es noch crystal clean parallel einfach aufnehme und das einfach auf YouTube hochlade, dass ihr das dann im Nachhinein ungefähr so clean sehen könnt wie ich. Und ja, und ich bin mal gespannt, ob mein PC ausrasten wird und sagt, ne, was soll denn der Scheiß? Das ist mir viel zu viel, oder ob das jetzt alles funktioniert. Werden wir gleich sehen. Die Stelle, an der wir sind, die hakt sowieso so ein bisschen. Das heißt, das hier ist völlig normal, dass es hier so ein bisschen langsam läuft, weil hier so viele Wind- und Wetter- und Lichteffekte sind. Also es ist schon extrem. Ich bin mal gespannt, ob sich das gleich wieder beruhigt. Aber das war gestern auch schon so. Und genau, probieren wir es doch einfach mal aus und hoffen, es klappt. Und die Stelle, zu der wir jetzt kommen, ist schon mal besonders geil. Also aufgepasst.
The gate. It's opening.
Who is it? It's coming.
That song again.
Is it?
It's Hella.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
I'm sorry. I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace. The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it. Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
stormy seas and lost souls. She's dreamt of this before. They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us? Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic. Rotten. Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win? How stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
The shadow hates.
Look at you. A warrior. Worthless. Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering. Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on. Dare.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's a trick. It's not real. It's real. Listen to it.
Don't give up.
Did it? It's
Not like this.
it can't. It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Maybe this
Do you still believe in me, Senua?
No. It's
Enough.
It's a trick. She knows it's him. It's a trick. He's already dead. You know he's here. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. What's happening? Go towards it.
Holy hell. Ist das nicht insane? Deswegen meinte ich, das ist die perfekte Stelle, um zu pausieren und nächstes Mal weiterzumachen, weil was zum Hell ist gerade passiert? Was zur Hellheim? Boah, die Arme, ey. Jesus. Vor allem Hella sei ihr verdammt ähnlich. Ja, es ist fast so, als ob sie sich selbst bekämpfen würde. Na, wie sie schon öfter gesagt haben, ne, ihr Schatten, der sie verfolgt. Das Schatten-Ich ist ja auch eine psychologische Theorie von Ich glaube, es war sogar von Carl Gustav Jung,
He's gone. He's gone. Slow.
dass wir alle so eine,
You keep going. Could you keep
dass wir alle einen Schatten selbst haben.
told you it was he tricked you? We told you. Where are you going? See, there's nothing to follow. Come on. There it is. You're imagining this. It's Dylan. Go towards him. Quick, go, run. Come on, before he disappears. Go, go, go. Ow.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house. Her father, Zinbel, made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney Plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Die Inszenierung ist einfach so geil. Vor allem ist es halt so, dass jeder Schritt zählt. Also auch wenn man scheinbar dann so schnell gelangweilt ist heutzutage und sich oft dann so viele Spieler, sag ich jetzt mal, und dann sind so, nein, es passiert ja gar nichts, man geht ja nur rum und so ist, ne, jeder Schritt zählt. Und manchmal sollte man auch ein, zwei mehr machen. Zum Beispiel hier rüber. Und wenn man sich die Folter antut, wird man dafür auch noch belohnt.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Wie gesagt, das ist eine sehr emotionale und sehr einnehmende Odyssee und vieles, was wir erleben, spricht halt für sich selbst. Deswegen ist es von meiner Seite auch gar nicht notwendig, so viel dazu zu sagen. Und wie gesagt, ich möchte auch, dass für Leute, die das Spiel wirklich noch nicht kennen, sie vieles vielleicht auch für sich selbst rausfinden können.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind.
He was. A lone figure of a boy.
He's there, under the tree.
Swordplay under the shade of a tree.
There he is. Come on, you have to keep Dilly.
She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing, and the world danced with him. The gloom lifted, and for the first time in years she felt a ray of hope.
Where is he? He's there. Where is he? He's there, under the tree light. You can see him. Come on, you have to keep Dillian's waiting. You keep going.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son named Sinfjotli. After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive. The Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome. King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them for execution.
So interessant, dass das natürlich so ähnlich ist wie die König Artus-Legende, beziehungsweise viele Mythen und Legenden bekanntermaßen ja ähnliche Elemente und sowas haben. Und dann, es gibt halt einfach so eine Connection zwischen uns Menschen, egal wo wir herkommen und wann und wo wir leben. Es gibt einfach irgendetwas, was wir alle miteinander verbinden oder was uns mit allem verbindet. Jedenfalls in gewisser Weise. Die Arme hat jetzt schon so viel durchgemacht. Ist leider noch längst nicht am Ende. So ein bisschen wie in Herr der Ringe, wenn Frodo nach Bruchtal kommt und zu seinem Onkel Bilbo sagt: Ich wollte immer mit dir in die große Welt hinaus und Abenteuer erleben, aber mein eigenes Abenteuer sah dann ganz anders aus. Man merkt, dass Abenteuerleben echt überhaupt nicht geil ist, sondern super unangenehm und kacke, wegen all den Dingen, die man überleben muss. So, das hat mir als Kind ziemlich die Augen geöffnet damals, fand ich sehr interessant, den Aspekt, das habe ich vorher noch nie so gesehen. Habe ich ein bisschen meiner Naivität verloren damals durch Herr der Ringe, obwohl das eine der größten Abenteuergeschichten überhaupt ist zum Beispiel. Und was da immer so traurig ist, wenn man die Filme nochmal guckt, was für mich dann immer noch mehr hittet als beim ersten Mal, ist halt immer der Gedanke, dass Frodo das sagt am Anfang in Bruchtal in die Gefährten. Das ist ja so das erste Drittel oder die erste Hälfte vom ersten Film. Und da ist es schon so, oh Gott, also Abenteuerleben ist echt scheiße und mir geht's nicht gut und ich bin fast gestorben und es ist überhaupt nicht aufregend und toll und sowas. Und da denkt man sich so, oh mein Gott, und der wird noch so viel schlimmere Dinge erleben. Darum ist es bei Herr der Ringe auch so nachvollziehbar, wenn er dann völlig müde ist und sagt, ey, ich gehe mit den Elben zu den grauen Anfurten und muss mich da rausziehen.
Watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance, wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
It's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really think it's real? You want to believe it's real, and it's a trick.
Where are you going?
Where is she going? What is she following? You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the same. See the world through eyes anew and dance with it, just like he does.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Would you come and watch? And bring your sword.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who's supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. That her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy
They
you.
won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Shut up! Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
Can you see him? You want to believe it. Is he not real? Is he there?
You're alone in these mountains.
Is that Dillian?
Nothing lives here. You won't survive. You met him by the tree.
She met him by the tree.
Maybe it's a sign, the tree.
What's he trying to tell you?
He's waiting for you by the tree.
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
We'll see.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood. Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods. Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands where you will face the trials.
Go to the shard.
Go to the shard.
What's the shard? Find it.
It's the metal runestones.
It's in front of you. Find it. The metal. The rune.
Where is it?
Find it.
Jetzt kommen wir zu einigen meiner absoluten Lieblingsstellen,
Use your eyes.
weil diese Trials, die man bestehen muss, sind so geil,
It's not safe.
aber auch ziemlich abgefuckt.
Closer. Go. Come
A
on.
king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn, and it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes, it forces itself onto our friends or loved ones. Then comes the reckoning.
You can feel dead. Why would he do something so
Senua, you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Hervor, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Das dachte ich mir gestern Abend schon. Aber aus irgendeinem Grund nicht gesagt, aber es ist irgendwie so ein spielbarer Arthouse-Film, so ein bisschen. so das, was man sich unter so verkopften Indie-Arthouse-Film vorstellt. Im Grunde ist das hier ein verkopftes Indie-Arthouse-Game in gewisser Weise. Und ähnlich wie solche Filme ist es halt nicht unbedingt für jedermann, aber wenn man sich drauf einlässt, mit das Geilste, was man sich anschauen kann. Nicht, dass verkopfte Indie-Arthouse-Filme sich immer so sehr lohnen wie sowas hier, meistens leider wirklich nicht. Aber man kann sich mal ab und zu mal drauf einlassen, wenn es mal welche gibt, die auch wirklich was taugen. Und natürlich ein guter Vergleich. Ich meine, bei Videospielen gibt es ja sowas in der Form nicht so sehr.
Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Who's there?
Beim ersten Mal Spiel hatte ich so scheiße Angst, ey. Ich glaube, es ist jetzt nicht viel anders.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
happened? Can you hear me? Just wait there. I'll find you.
This is your mission. Find him. You have to use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
Ich weiß noch, dass es eine bestimmte Art gibt, hier voranzukommen, aber jetzt bin ich doch ein bisschen verwirrt. Habe ich den Weg verpasst? Ich bin mir nicht sicher, ob der Weg zurück der Weg nach vorne war. Das kann natürlich durchaus sein.
I'll find him.
Ah ja, Tatsache. Oh, ich liebe ja sowas, ne?
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? Is that his voice or the voice of the dead? Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him? Where is he? He sounds like he's getting further away. Have you lost him? You're going the wrong way.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Don't touch the walls. You don't know what they might do. Turn back. She has to keep going. It's not safe here. She has to keep going. If you go down there, no one can save you. It's too scary.
Das ist jetzt auch ganz clever. Ich habe hier das Feuer angemacht und das da drüben habe ich eigentlich nicht angemacht. Aber es kann ja nicht von jemand anders sein. Ist ja niemand hier außer uns.
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your
Und wir
mind.
sind wieder
You're
genau da,
Think.
wo wir losgegangen sind.
Focus.
Das ist der Hammer. Das ist wie ein Albtraum.
Fingers once again. Think clearly. You have to find
I can hear him.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Sehr herrlich. Gut, dem könnt ihr auch den ganzen Tag zuhören, wie der einem Storys erzählt. Hätte ich nichts gegen.
The voice is getting louder. Listen, Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen. It's getting louder. There he is. You're getting closer. Keep going. Senua, follow the voice. You're nearly there. Dillian's voice. It's him. He's going to save
Ich
you.
gehe natürlich erstmal extra in die andere Richtung.
Find him. don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself, you'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do, you know why. She doesn't. Listen for his voice, listen. Dillian, where are you? Listen for his voice. It's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick. Doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening? Quiet. It's not him. He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him. That's not Dillian. That doesn't sound like Dillian. It sounds like something more dangerous. Something is evil. Something evil. That voice. It's not Dillian. Dillian wants me to face my fears. Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chief had some.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal?
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No.
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving.
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Oh Mann.
You did it, but there's more.
Das ist so unglaublich geil gemacht.
There's more. You're tired, but you have to keep going. There's still more. There's always more to do. It's not going to be
Unfassbar
easy.
unangenehm. Aber auch so nachvollziehbar. Also man versteht halt komplett, was damit gemeint ist. Das haben wir ja schon. Interessanterweise, Ninja Theory haben ja vorher bei Enslaved Odyssey to the West und Heavenly Sword mit Andy Serkis zusammengearbeitet, der bekanntlich ja Gollum in Herr der Ringe gespielt hat und auch King Kong und ähnliches. Und der ein Motion Capturing Gott ist, der Typ, und auch selber ein sehr, sehr talentierter Regisseur und Schauspieler. Und man merkt halt richtig in den Spielen, die sie danach gemacht haben, also in DMC und auch hier, dass sie sehr viel von ihm gelernt haben. Und das fällt mir auch gerade ein, gerade deswegen, weil der Vater immer so klingt wie Andy Serkis. Er könnte Andy Serkis den gespielt haben, aber ich weiß, dass es, glaube ich, jemand anders war. Aber es klingt so ähnlich, das finde ich mal, also jedes Mal stolper ich da so ein bisschen drüber.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older, and where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. Creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange.
Wir haben immer
Where are we? Turn back.
diesen Ort da drüben im Blick.
This is wrong. This has to be wrong. This place stinks. It's disgusting. It smells like death. Oh, there he is. There he is. The light. Go towards it. He's in the house. Find He's going in. He's disappearing. Follow him. Don't let him disappear. The air. Where's it gone? Keep going. How do you find it? It's just a trail. It's just a test.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me.
You can almost.
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others.
Look through the arch.
To the water.
It's an illusion.
She could taste the rot. No one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like that.
Before he disappears. Up the tower. The tower. How do you get to the tower? Find a way. The ladder is broken. How do you get up the tower? Senua, find a way. Dillian will disappear soon. Find a way. It's all up to you. It's another test. Don't fail. The light is still glowing, but soon it will go out. You haven't failed yet. You mustn't fall.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
That's it. You did it. She did. It's not done yet.
Ja, es ist nicht immer so einfach, wie es erstmal aussieht.
Found a way to climb the tower. The ladder.
Genau, manchmal muss man natürlich aufpassen, in welcher Reihenfolge man
You can see
was macht.
a line to the truth. The bridge. She did it. Did it. You fixed the bridge. You fixed it. You passed the trial. Get to the house. You succeeded.
ein rotes Kreuz auf den Balken, wie man es früher bei den Häusern gemacht hat, wo Leute der Plage zum Opfer gefallen sind. In Plague Tale gab es das ja, glaube ich, auch.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here! I'm right here!
Are you in there?
Find him.
Come out.
To find him. The rules. Focus.
There was a Northman called Grettir. Big, red-haired, immensely strong. But he was afraid of the dark. It happened one night that an undead creature came to his house to drag him outside into darkness and kill him. He resisted with every ounce of his strength. He clung to the doorframe, but it gave way, and they spilled out of the house, and the monster fell back, and the moon shone down on its ghastly face. Grettir, terrified, cuts off its head, but is cursed forever. From that moment on, wherever he was, he would see those hideous eyes staring back at him. Sometimes we allow our own fear to haunt us to our grave.
What's that sound?
They're coming for me!
It's too much. Someone's calling you. Someone's calling you. Why?
Okay, los geht's.
He's trying to save you.
Wir müssen die Runen finden, bevor uns dieses Licht erwischt.
What shall I do?
You'll die. Don't let it. It is. Go towards it. Focus. Two more. Two more. Where are they? Run! Run now! It's not safe here. Your sword. You came through the wrong door. Where's your sword? To defend yourself. What is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature. Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not safe. I feel unsafe. Where is it? I'm not safe. You're dying. You're not safe. Where are you? This is what death feels like. To find one more. One more. You're lost. Find the other symbol. You're lost. Look at you. Where's Dillian? Where is he? The light. Go towards it. Focus. 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 Look. You've got them. You have them. Where's the door? Find it. Get out. Run. Run. Look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again.
I can't find you!
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be with us. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless.
Das Spannendste daran ist einfach,
Before you could be fooled again.
dass es gibt ein sehr, sehr geiles Making-of
You don't
von dem Spiel, wo ein bisschen behind the scenes
You never know which way it's
mäßig darüber erzählt wird, wie sie darauf gekommen sind, wie sie es gemacht haben und ähnliches. Und das Besondere ist, dass man das freischaltet, wenn man das Spiel das erste Mal durchspielt. Also quasi, wenn du eine Blu-ray gucken würdest und die Extras, also das Making-of, erst gucken kannst, wenn du den Film einmal gesehen hast. Oder sowas, also total interessant. Und da wird auch zum Teil erzählt, auf was für Psychosen viele dieser Dinge beruhen und sowas, ne? Also auch die Darstellung und dieses mit dem, wenn man von diesem komischen Wesen gerade weggelaufen ist und die Tür schließt und das dann gegen die Tür hämmert und sowas, ne? Es gibt Menschen, die tatsächlich eine Psychose haben, durch die sie glauben, so etwas zu sehen oder zu hören. Das heißt, Menschen, die jeden Tag oder jeden Abend und sowas hören, als ob andere Leute gegen ihre Tür hämmern würden und versuchen würden reinzukommen und sowas, obwohl da niemand ist. Also völlig irrationale Zustände. Und selbst wenn sie es wissen, ist es trotzdem von der Intensität her jedes Mal so, als ob wirklich jemand da ist und das tut. Und sowas zu verarbeiten, beziehungsweise damit umzugehen, stelle ich mir unglaublich schwierig vor und vor allem auch fast unmöglich. Also ich will mal, wie lange würde es dauern, bis du dann quasi wirklich in Realität nicht mehr von Fantasie unterscheiden kannst und dann nicht darauf hörst, wenn wirklich jemand an der Tür klopft, weil es brennt oder sowas, ne? Also das ist schon sehr spannend, aber auch unglaublich gruselig. Also einfach zu wissen, dass es arme Menschen gibt, die da nichts für können oder nichts gegen machen können, aber wichtig ist zu lernen, wie man damit umgeht. Deswegen ist es auch falsch zu sagen, dass man jemanden, der eine psychische Krankheit hat, dass man ihn heilen muss oder sowas. Man heilt die Person nicht. Man kann ihr nur helfen, damit besser umzugehen.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin, he was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
It's dangerous. Don't go near it. Don't go there. Don't go too close. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's cross it.
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Balder. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Der echte Loki, nicht der Marvel-Loki.
You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need Dillion. He's waiting for you. He always said he's close. He cares about you. He's close. He loves you. Calling you. Dillion. Dillion, we're here. Dillion. We're nearly here. Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. What's behind the gate? Where will it take you? It's not safe. Dillion. There he is. There he is. What are you waiting for? Quick, find a way. Find him. Where is he? Where's he gone? We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the wrong world. He's not in this world. He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world. The dark. The dark world.
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillion taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Senua. You've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the
The
dark.
gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Balder, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Balder's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Balder's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young."
Beneath the tree.
Oh dear.
Do you remember what love feels like?
You can't
Dillion,
love
you
her.
can't save her.
Not in this world. You owe your life to Dillion.
You owe everything to him. Do you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way he felt? What does it feel like to be in love? You broke him. You killed him. I couldn't see the darkness within you.
Where are you taking
He's up there. He's up there. You have to get along. There's a way. Squashed into strangled. There is a way up there. Find the curse. She can. You're nearly there. She can find the way.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon. Loki replies, here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands. And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this,
Can you remember what love
Huth
feels
is
like?
slain.
Best the thing she loves. She destroys the thing she loves.
Look what happens to the things you love. Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior.
He led you astray.
Friendship turned to love.
Why didn't you
But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Lillian, her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Do you know? Was it worth it?
You're still alive and Dillian's dead.
You have no time for this. Speed up. These traps mean nothing. It's all part of their game. They've set you trials to distract you. They've set you up, and now they're going to watch you. What if these trials mean nothing? It's laughing at you. What if they take you closer to Dillian? Because Dillian, you're letting this get in the way.
What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle?
Ich muss auch ganz ehrlich sagen, abgesehen davon, dass es ein hervorragendes Spiel ist und eine hervorragende Geschichte, also wirklich in allen Belangen großartig, muss ich auch sagen, dass es für mich mittlerweile, also beim ersten Mal spielen war ich schon sehr ergriffen, aber mittlerweile ist für mich schon ein bisschen was Persönliches, muss ich sagen, weil meine erste und einzige große Liebe in meinem Leben bisher, in meinen fast 26 Jahren auf dieser Welt, mich vor einem Jahr verlassen hat und ich ihr damals dieses Spiel auch gezeigt habe, also ich habe ihr das vorgespielt und habe gemerkt, dass sie eine sehr große Connection mit Senua empfunden hat.
In a way that nobody else did.
Also nicht nur, dass, also jetzt nicht im Sinne von, dass sie jetzt auch eine psychische Krankheit hätte oder sowas, das nicht, aber so sie war immer ein wundervoller Mensch, aber ein sehr unsicherer Mensch. Also alles, was sie getan hat, war immer so unsicher. Also sie konnte sich immer schlecht entscheiden und sie wusste nie, was sie tun soll und wohin mit sich und hat sich quasi selbst noch nicht gefunden, was auch einer der Gründe ist, warum wir scheinbar nicht mehr zusammen sind. Und ja, ich muss auf jeden Fall immer an sie denken. Sie hatte auch Senua immer als Profilbild auf Steam und Discord und sowas. Und jetzt ist es schon bestimmt 2, 3 Jahre her, dass ich dieses Spiel gespielt habe. Das letzte Mal war nämlich, als ich es mit ihr zusammen gespielt habe. Das war nämlich dann auch die Zeit, die ich gebraucht habe, um das nochmal zu verarbeiten, um das jetzt mit euch sozusagen spielen zu können. Und ja, also ich hatte das jetzt nicht mehr alles so klar in Erinnerung, aber gerade jetzt in solchen Stellen hier sehr viel und das mit Dillian und ihr das ergreift mich gerade tatsächlich sehr, deswegen ist es auch gar nicht so schlecht, dass ich bei dem Streamer so ein bisschen ruhiger sein kann, beziehungsweise einfach mal nicht so viel darüber labern muss, weil ich das gerade sehr schön so für mich so ein bisschen verarbeiten kann und ich bin gerade die ganze Zeit schon so ein bisschen den Tränen nahe, muss ich sagen, weil ich sie sehr vermisse und sowas, aber auch natürlich seit einem Jahr versuche auch nach vorne zu blicken und weiterzumachen. Aber genau diese Fragen, die ihre inneren Stimmen ihr gerade stellen, das sind genau die Sachen, an die ich ständig denken muss und die ich sehr vermisse und die mir sehr wichtig sind. Und ja, wie gesagt, das ist gerade in gewisser Weise auch sehr persönlich für mich, das hier nochmal zu spielen. Und ja, also dafür liebe ich dieses Spiel auch. Und generell Erzählkunst, was ja auch etwas ist, was in diesem Spiel sehr im Fokus steht, ne? Die Kraft von Geschichten, weil alles, was sie tut, basiert ja auf mythologischen Geschichten und Erzählungen, denen sie nachjagt und sowas. Also alles, was sie tut, basiert darauf, genau wie die Menschen, die Angst vor ihr hatten und ähnliches. Also es basiert alles auf Geschichten und Ähnlichem und die wir uns erzählen und die uns helfen, im Leben voranzukommen, das Leben einfach besser zu verstehen und filtern zu können. Und das ist genau das, was das Spiel auch macht. Und ja, ich muss gerade sagen, ich wollte einfach nur erwähnen, dass es gerade für mich persönlich auf jeden Fall genau diesen Effekt hat, genau wie die mythologischen nordischen Geschichten für Senua, was sie für einen Effekt haben, auf sie einen Effekt haben. Und ja, sagen wir es so, ich war halt auch, ne, ohne jetzt irgendwie zu versuchen, mich ein positives Licht zu rücken oder so ein Quatsch. Und das aber einfach generell, ich war halt eine große Hilfe für sie. Und sie auch für mich, also es war ein Geben und Nehmen. Aber gerade weil sie so unsicher war und ich halt relativ sicher in dem, was ich tue, war ich schon so ein bisschen ihr Fels in der Brandung zum Teil und habe ihr geholfen, wo ich nur konnte und sowas. Ich bin halt auch ein Mensch, ich bin sehr aufopferungsbereit und willig, also ich helfe gerne. Ich helfe gerne anderen Menschen, ich bringe gerne Menschen was bei, ich unterstütze sie gerne und sowas und auch in Situationen, in denen ich selber sage, ach, das würde ich normalerweise nicht machen, aber für jemanden, den ich liebe oder der mir wichtig ist, mache ich das dann doch sehr gerne. Naja, wie auch immer. Ich muss auf jeden Fall auch oft an sie denken. Also, das, was die gerade sagen, das passt gerade. Ich muss gerade wirklich fast heulen. Das passt gerade wirklich haargenau zu dem, worüber ich gerade nachdenke. Wisst ihr? Also, das ist nämlich auch das Ding. Also, ich habe immer das große Potenzial in ihr gesehen und das war mir so wichtig. Ich wollte ihr und ich habe ihr auch geholfen, ein bisschen selbstsicherer zu werden und sich um Sachen zu kümmern, die ihr wichtig sind und nicht nur anderen nachzuahmen und mich mitlaufen zu wollen und ähnliches. Naja, wie auch immer. Auf jeden Fall muss ich an genau solche Sachen denken. Naja, vielleicht gehe ich ja später nochmal drauf ein. Ich mache jetzt erstmal weiter.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Baldur stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Baldur, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal, everything. Except for a giantess they found in a cave. Baldur was never my friend, she says. Let hell keep what she has. The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Ich habe gerade Post bekommen. Die wurde mir gerade noch überreicht.
He didn't believe that she was cursed. He saved you when everyone else turned their backs. Remember, Dillian? What do you remember? Do you remember the sound about wasting your time just delaying minute by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks she They mean nothing.
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Baldur. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Baldur's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Baldur's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Everything gets broken in the end. You killed him with your love because he believed in you. She should have listened to her. Why didn't she listen to her father? She thought she could define her life. He was the only one that really loved her. He did love her. What if this is pointless? What are you doing?
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down, and turned these bonds to iron, and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face, so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Oh Mann. Das ist ja das, was an so mythologischen Geschichten auch immer so abgefahren ist. Es ist ja wie unglaublich makaber und düster die oft sind. Aber, ne, auch nicht anders als Grimms Märchen.
She thought she had light within her. She is pure darkness.
Dillian!
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. And slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
That's it. Quicker. No! It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone. You've lost him to the... Just can't him out. He's drowned.
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? But you give up the beautiful world. You, and only you can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking your memories to torture you. They're taking you from inside. You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories of ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to crush it. They want your body. They want your soul. They want your mind. And they're going to take
The
it.
Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the well of wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I? I can't see.
was there.
Can you hear me?
Dillian.
I'm right here. Can't you see me?
No. Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
The breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
The others. The voices. They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall. Good. Be aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
I can't go on. Dillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
I think I'm somewhere else now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
I'm so sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua, my father, he taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. I'm no coward. He proved that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your bet. You don't have to help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. You need people like you.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Shh. Shh. I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. It seems there's no escaping the past in this place. And so she's forced to relive it. To what end?
There is a house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Dillian, there's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving forwards.
There's more of them. I think they're moving.
You're breathing too fast.
I'm scared.
This is the sound of your breath. In and out. In and out. It will pass. You can do this, Senua.
Ich glaube, das war knapp. Also egal, wie oft ich das spiele, ne? Diese Stellen sind so fucking intens. Ich bin die ganze Zeit einfach nur so on edge.
It stinks. Of death.
The darkness is testing you. But you are in control.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Dillian. Help me.
Come first. Yes, I can see you too.
She could spend hours, days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
you see me?
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
You've done it. You did it. The warrior trials. Go get the sword. You have to get the sword.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him. Like when we first met.
Die Stelle gerade mit dem Blindheitstrial und die Cutscenes und sowas, das war das erste, was mein Dad vor dem Spiel gesehen hatte. Da hat er sich dann, kam er kurz in mein Zimmer, hat es gesehen und sofort gebannt zugeguckt. Und ich habe ja schon öfter erzählt, dass mein Dad ein bisschen gebraucht hat, bis er gemerkt hat, dass Videospiele auch Kunst sind und nicht auf die Vorurteile reingefallen ist, auf die die meisten Erwachsenen früher reingefallen sind, als ich jünger war. Aber da kannte er schon so Sachen wie Alan Wake und sowas so ein bisschen, und Quantum Break und so, und fand das ganz cool. Hat er das hier gesehen und das dann die Zwischensequenz, also erstmal fand das mit der Blinde natürlich auch spannend, aber als die Zwischensequenz von gerade dann losging, da war dann so, sind das jetzt echte Leute? Das was so unglaublich gut gemacht ist.
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials, and she saw a way out. To leave her past behind and become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
The sword is tainted by the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No. He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a price for this.
But years later, with Zinbal's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. The plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
Oh, jetzt passt auf.
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming to get you.
Hold your heavy strike. Hold it. Hold the heavy strike. Hold your strike. Hold your heavy strike. Unleash the sword.
Must remember, she can focus inside.
The mirror, her focus is growing.
She can do it.
It's coming back.
Ah, shit. Come on, steh auf.
Focus.
It's the only
Finished it.
There's nowhere to run to.
In the sea of corpses, the corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed from the land of shining fields. Their memorial stone is sacred. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
She's lost.
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zimbo, you turned your back on the gods, and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Komm, steh auf.
She can still do it.
Do you hear, Senua? Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galena? She calls for you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Darkness took her life, and it will take yours. You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices.
Your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror. It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
Komm schon. Komm, steh auf. Steh auf. Steh auf!
She's hurt. She won't make it. He's finished. Do it. You can do this. Make it. Go again.
Boom.
Don't give up.
Ah.
Why do you still fight on?
Behind you.
Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell.
Ah, Mist. Ist aber auch echt hart, ey. Jesus Christ. Komm schon, wir schaffen das.
Why do you
No
still
mercy.
Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell. Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it
Calm.
soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued? Do you think he will thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
She will die.
Oh, come on.
She's injured. She's injured. You won. He's defeated. Take him down. Take him down. Get him down.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voices. The darkness has taken you. Galena and Senua. Galena and
You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead. Mother and daughter dead in the sea of corpses. It's the end. The end for you. can't fight it anymore. Not on my own. Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua. Look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
I'm here to help you. Senua. We're back. We found her. We found you. We thought we'd lost her. Where have you been? Here she is. Don't worry. We're here to help you. You don't have to do this on your own anymore. You burn us. There's a way in.
Into the mountain.
Can you see it?
Shall we tell her where to go?
It's not far. Go on. Look up. Just up there. Listen to us. That's it.
Shall we tell her where to go?
Shall we?
Does she know which way to look? Does she know her way into the mountain?
She's a pro, isn't she? So clever. Did you miss us? Oh, she did. She did.
Are you glad we're back?
She's so glad we're back. Go on.
There's a door.
You can do it.
You can see it.
Come on, Senua.
Go away.
I'm not listening.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is cared for by the dwarf Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature, a dragon.
She can feel it. No. Don't open the door.
Don't go in.
Turn
Don't.
back.
What's in there?
Get back! A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How would you say Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it!
Selbst diese Darstellung ist halt in Alan Wake ähnlich geil eingefangen. Das müssen wir quasi durch die Dunkelheit von Safe Haven zu Safe Haven. Und allein dieser Leitspruch, ne? Stay in the light. Go.
The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here. Don't be fooled. The beast is still here. No. It's a trick.
Mother, do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. It's so loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away, and he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now.
They always come back. He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
And they want me with them.
stop.
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't listen
Do you
to them.
see them? Do you see their faces?
He's coming. Senua, help me. No, get me out of here. Don't go.
Where has she gone? She's disappeared again.
She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it.
She can't remember when it started. When her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said.
It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold chill of fear. I don't talk much about her father, Zenbel. I suppose I just didn't want to risk upsetting her. But it doesn't matter now, does it?
Take the torch and move.
Ah, ich bin so angespannt. Ich habe so richtig so einen Druck in der Brust. Eieiei.
She's lighting the torch.
Ähnlich wie Alien Isolation ist das so ein Spiel, wo ich zwischendurch dann doch immer so das Feeling habe, so, wo man sich innerlich denkt, oh, ich habe so Bock weiterzuspielen, aber man vom Gefühl her so denkt, so, ich halte es nicht mehr aus. Ich brauche eine Pause. Aber jetzt gerade bin ich so ganz knapp an dieser Schwelle. Das ist jetzt so kurz davor. Jetzt habe ich endlich mal wieder Zeit, überhaupt irgendwas zu zocken. Ich liebe das Spiel, aber es ist echt, seelisch anstrengend. Und das hier ist gruseliger und anstrengender als die meisten Spiele, die sich als Horror-Games bezeichnen.
Dillian, it's just another trick. Just to distract her from her real mission. You think you might be dead. Her mother is dead. Don't know anything. Or is she? And Dillian is dead.
Da war ich schon. Aber ich glaube hier noch nicht. Ah, nee, das ist derselbe Ort von gerade, oder? Ja. Da geht's wieder zurück. Ja, und hier waren wir gerade. Habe ich mich gerade erschreckt, obwohl da nichts war. sicher ist das nicht. Das geht nicht auf, ne? Ja. Ach, hier war ich doch noch nicht. Okay, ich gehe erst runter.
The beast has been here. Everywhere. There's a protect. Just keep going. She'll have to go under. She can't. She has to. She can't. The torch will go out. Don't. Not too much. Go out. She can do it. She can't do it. The light's coming.
Oh, shit. Go, go, go.
Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here.
Okay, und weiter.
Stop. You have to rest here on the side. Keep going. Get to the next light. Just go quickly. Run. Look. Fire. She has to go towards it. She'll have to go through the darkness. The light. She wants the torch.
Yes. So, und hier ist, glaube ich, auch der eine Lorestone, den die meisten übersehen. Wenn man auch eigentlich gar keinen Bock hat, zurückzulaufen. Aber ich meine, das ist die Stelle, wo es hier irgendwo leicht zu übersehen ist.
Can you feel them? Can you see them? Where are they? She can't see them. She doesn't know. Torch. Look. Use your eyes. Where is it?
Da.
She has it. She did it. What are you waiting? She's done it. This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night. The faces in the dark, coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them.
Da.
That's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zimbel, could see the monster in her.
Ever reach her. But like me, Sigurd is fearless and passes through the flames, just as I did, and wakes the sleeping warrior girl. She teaches him the secret wisdom of runes, namely victory runes, ship runes, runes for persuasion, runes for truth, runes for healing and help, runes for perception and power. Like Sigurd, the greatest young warrior of the North, you must learn the secrets of the runes to fight amongst the gods in hell.
Genau, also wenn ihr hier bei diesem Trial, naja, Trial sage ich nicht mehr, aber wenn ihr in der Dunkelheit seid, ne, versucht hier so eine Ecke zwischen den Fackeln zu finden. Da ist der eine Lorestone. Das ist nämlich, wie gesagt, das ist der, wo ich meistens sehe bei anderen Spielern, dass die den oft übersehen. Die anderen finde ich eigentlich alle ziemlich easy.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain would forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir.
Ja, ich habe mich gerade erstmal schön in der Decke eingewickelt. Jetzt fühle ich mich ein bisschen besser. Zwei haben wir. Der andere Weg war wirklich einfach dann die eine Treppe nach oben anstatt runter, ne? Glaube ich. Jetzt bin ich mir nicht mehr ganz sicher, wo ich nochmal zu der Treppe gegangen bin. Das war irgendwo, wo ich dachte, dass ich da schon gewesen wäre. Ah ja. Ach so, hier kann man gar nicht hoch. Okay. Ah, doch, hier, gegenüber. Gut, dass ich einen geeigneten Orientierungssinn habe. Weil das ist schon ziemlich schwierig, sich jetzt zurechtzufinden. Ich glaube, Leute, die keinen guten Orientierungssinn haben, werden hier völlig verzweifeln.
She hasn't got much time. Out. She's too slow. It's not going to burn out. The darkness will come again. Light. Stay freedom.
Do you feel it? The beast is crawling into your mind, searching for weakness. It found your mother. It's her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness, that she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
She can get her mother out. Our mother doesn't.
It's a trap. The beast is coming. Stupid thing.
Go, 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 go!
What have you done? No! No! You've lost it! It's over!
Lost him. You've lost him. Get it out. Get to the light.
Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed. Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father Zindo while you pined for Dillion. Do you remember that darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillian. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to find Dillian.
Dafür müssen wir nur noch viel, viel tiefer ins Rabbit Hole. God damn it.
She's injured. She's not gonna make it.
Verflucht. Komm, 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 komm.
She's hurt. She won't make it. End it. End him. End it now. This is nearly the end. It's not over. It's not over. Keep going. You're stronger than him.
komm schon! Komm schon!
Get out! She can still do it. He's gone.
Alter Schwede. Ich habe die Schwierigkeitskarte der Kämpfe auf automatisch. Das heißt, das Spiel reguliert immer je nach meinem Skill. Und das hat man ja in dem Sea of Corpses gemerkt. Da war das Spiel erstmal so, okay, der Typ geht richtig ab. Also hauen wir dir einfach 15 Gegner mit verschiedenen Mini-Bossen in die Fresse. Und als ich dann verkackt habe, war der Kampf ja plötzlich ein ganzes Stück leichter. Und das finde ich eigentlich eine ganz coole Idee, das so zu machen und sowas. Wobei ich andererseits ja auch das einfach liebe, dann dieselbe Challenge einfach nochmal versuchen zu dürfen. Aber ich denke, das kann man einfach einstellen, aber ich habe das bis jetzt immer mit der automatischen Einstellung gemacht und finde es eigentlich ganz angenehm. Aber das ist das Ding, sobald das Spiel merkt, dass man richtig gut und schnell ist, wirft einem extra einen Gegner ins Gesicht, die genauso gut und schnell sind. Das ist übrigens auch so eine Sache, die mit manchen psychischen Krankheiten zu tun hat, dieses Symbole erkennen, die nicht da sind und sowas. Und auch diese Zwangsneurose, das machen zu müssen, so eine Art Ritual beenden zu müssen, bevor man was machen kann, wie eine Tür öffnen oder ähnliches.
Her father tried to help her, but she wouldn't listen. He was doing his best. She never, ever listened. Why didn't she listen to him? Trying to help her.
He was trying to save her from the darkness.
Zinbel was right.
Zinbel was trying to save her from the darkness.
But she wouldn't listen. Just never listened.
And now everybody is dead.
Because of her. It's all her fault. All her fault. Weak. So weak. She should have known. She should have thought.
Why doesn't she learn? Wait till she learns.
She doesn't understand.
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face.
She can see.
But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who wounded. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
Once she gets down there, she'll never come out. It's luring her down.
The darkness will take her like it took her mother.
Deeper and deeper. The beast knows. The beast knows exactly where she is. She's falling for it.
She falls for their tricks every time.
Plays into his hands.
The darkness is coming.
Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rian wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rayan also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby.
And illusion. He knows how to play with her. He knows. The lights run out. She'll die. She has to do it. She can't. She'll die. She has to. She can't.
Genau, jetzt können wir hier nicht durch, ohne dass die Fackel ausgeht. Jetzt bin ich mir nicht mehr sicher, in welche Richtung ich laufen muss. Ach so. Ah, ich weiß wieder. Nein! Ah, verflucht. Jetzt wusste ich wieder, was man machen muss. Oh nein. Ja, aber hier wurde ja gespeichert und langsam wird es doch etwas sehr anstrengend für mich. Ich möchte eigentlich bin ich noch wach genug, um weiter zu spielen, aber mein Kopf macht das nicht mehr mit. Ich brauche jetzt eine Pause. Ich muss mich jetzt hinchillen. Aber es hat bis hierhin sehr viel Spaß gemacht und ist einfach nur großartig und wir machen demnächst weiter. Jetzt ist ja Wochenende. Mal gucken, vielleicht mache ich dann morgen oder übermorgen direkt schon weiter. Ich hoffe, es hat euch bisher gefallen. Ich hoffe, mein Versprechen, dass es noch geiler wird als am Anfang, hat sich bereits bewahrheitet, weil ich finde, dass jetzt schon sich das dramaturgisch und spielerisch immer mehr steigert. Und, keine Ahnung, ich glaube, wir sind so bei der Hälfte oder dem Anfang vom letzten Drittel oder sowas. Also, da kommt auch noch einiges. Das ist echt, das ist wirklich phänomenal, das Spiel. Anders kann man es nicht beschreiben. So, damit sage ich erstmal. Ah ja, genau, übrigens, letztes Mal habe ich mich nicht unbedingt vertan, aber mittlerweile beim Update haben sie auch eine Chapter Selection eingebaut. Und da kann man auch sehen, welche Lore Stones es gibt und sowas. Man kann jetzt doch Kapitel nochmal nachspielen, zum Beispiel bestimmt die Bossfights oder ähnliches. Das wusste ich erstmal nicht, aber wie es aussieht, ne? Da ist alles noch viel Neues dazugekommen. Aber es macht am meisten Sinn, das am Stück zu spielen. Und das Hellblade Feature, das ist halt dieses Behind-the-Scenes-Video. Das schauen wir uns an, wenn das Spiel durch ist. So wie man es auch beim ersten Mal spielen erstmal freischalten muss. Naja, danke fürs Einschalten und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ich hoffe auch, dass technisch alles soweit geklappt hat. Das wird sich jetzt zeigen, damit ich weiß, ob ich nächstes Mal so weitermache. Ciao.